What's going on, everybody? This is Dave from Post Rock Promo. I'm here with Jan from Zorya from Ljubljana, Slovenia. How's it going, Jan?
Hello.
Let's jump right into it. So, when and how did you guys form?
The thing was like that I started this band like in 2019, alone, like one-man band project, and we were just talking. I don't know. I heard for her, and she heard for me, and then she said, "Hey, maybe we can do some music together, like one track." I said, "Okay, of course. You have a really beautiful voice." She was a singer before, so I said, "Okay." And then I asked her, you have so beautiful voice. If I won't get you in my band, it will be a suck. So I said, Sarah, please join to my band. He said, okay, and we will start making music. So this was like a meeting. We drink one coffee and we start working music together.
That's awesome. You guys released Primeval earlier this month. How's the response been?
Um, Really good. I was really scared that people won't like this kind of music because it was like completely different than like my first EP, because the first was like more in raw condition, so it has like more true black metal vibes. But I don't know, I changed the production and everything, so I said if it will be okay, it will be. If won't be, I will stop making music. But now I get so much good vibes that I will making music next. So I have a lot of songs made. Just I need to check, need to repair some things and start recording again.
Very cool. So, who did you guys record it with, and how was the process?
Can you ask again, please?
Who did you record it with, and how was the process?
I was recording with my friend in home studio. The process was like nothing special because we just bring guitars and everything, just record guitars, make some plugins and these kind of things. Then I start like making vocals or scream. And when I finish everything, the Sarah comes and she just, no, I make my part. And yes, maybe this was the biggest mistake because all music was made by me before we start making music. So she needs to sing like I made a song. So this was maybe the biggest mistake. But now we're making music together on guitars and everything. So I think it will be much better now.
So you're from Ljubljana. How's the scene there? Do you have a favorite local band, a favorite venue?
Scene is good and not. We don't have so much clubs for playing. Like my favorite band is Within Destruction, and my favorite like club or venue place is probably Galahala or Ortovar. I cannot choose between them because they are like pretty much similar and they have a really good concert. And I really need to, it's like I need to be thankful to one organizations because they are really making good concert in Ljubljana. If like if this kind of clubs they won't have this kind of people, it will be everything without any meaning. So they're making music from punk to metalcore to everything. So they really take their time and make good music. So yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Who are your biggest influences?
My big influences. Oh, this is a really hard question. Like if you will ask me like maybe 3 years ago, I was said Iron Maiden and old school traditional heavy metal, but they are still my favorite band. But now, Alcest, Land, Harakiri for the Sky. They are both band from Austria, like my neighbors, and some good band from Serbia, Stone, and this kind of Within Destruction. But they're playing different kind of music, but they're like influences to me because they are so small band that now they're really huge and famous band. So I'm really proud of them because I know them in real life and I know how much like of time they spent to get in this kind when they are now. So I'm really happy for them. So pretty much this is like that. Alces and this band, like I told you, and some like good old school post rock and post metal bands like Tok Tok, Amenra, and it's really a lot of bands, but probably I cannot remember now.
Very cool. So now I'm gonna ask you some non-music questions. It's a good way for me to get to know you. This with the other bands I interviewed. Are you ready?
What?
So now I'm gonna ask you some non-music questions. It's a good way for me to get to know you. I did this with the other bands I interviewed. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, first one, favorite season.
Favorite season?
Yep.
Oof. For me, it's Taboo. British drama or Friends. You know, they're so funny and good.
Coffee or tea?
Oh, I much prefer a tea.
Oh man.
I love coffee in the morning, and when I work in studio, it's okay. But you know, coffee you can drink in 10 at midnight. Always you can drink tea. So I much prefer tea.
Oh, you just moved down my list. Just kidding.
But I really love smell of coffee. Please don't kill me, but I much prefer like smell of coffee. It's so beautiful because tea doesn't have any smell or something like that.
Right.
But the smell of coffee is so fucking addictable. It's so good.
If you could go back in time and talk to one world leader, who would it be?
You know that I'm from Slovenia, and you know which guy I will said.
Or person of huge influence?
Oh, like a leader. Probably I cannot say nothing because it was in my country was so bad condition when it was war and everything. So for me it was like the biggest leader was like the whole Roman Empire, because how much they did and everything. And maybe if I really turn back time before Romans, when they start moving like these kind of Slavic things or paganism in Slavic, but I don't know any leaders, so it's a really hard question that.
If you had $1 million and you could donate it to any charity, what charity?
If I will get $1 million, I will give all this kind of money to poor people, not to church. Sorry. If anybody is a religion, I am Catholic, anything, but everything, but I stopped being because I start looking at everything what happens here in my country and all around the Slovenia. I said no, and I will give to poor people with or the families with ill kids or the people with some kind of really sickness like paralysis and something like that. But now I'm a student, I don't have money, but I give money if I have some coins, you know. If you get really not so much money, and if you can get like 1 or 2 euros or 5 euros, you won't die because of that, but you can help someone to survive. So
Okay, so Lord of the Rings is my favorite movie. I'm a nerd, not gonna lie. If you could be any Lord of the Rings character, which one?
oh, I really love this kind of movie. I don't like Hobbit because it's not Lord of the Rings. I watch it a million times, but if I can be, my favorite character was Haldir. It was like a cousin of Legolas. But if I'm looking myself, I'm pretty much dark, so I'll be really much similar with Viggo Mortensen, which is playing Aragorn. So yes,
That's a good one. Aragorn's the man.
yeah.
All right, last question. What are some places in Ljubljana that visitors should check out?
Oh, is this kind of question about the music or about the tourism?
Tourism.
You know, Ljubljana is so fucking small that you can go by foot and you have maybe 4 hours and you're all around the Ljubljana. So our capital is really small and beautiful. It was like the greenest capital in Europe. So it's really nice. You have a park, you have everything. I will just say that the people need to check out some old churches because they are really nice and beautiful, and some kind of parks, and they are not just exactly in capital city. They're like maybe 10 minutes with car away, but it's still Ljubljana. You have like this kind of swamps and this kind, but it's really fucking beautiful. And yeah,
Very cool. You'll have to take me to those places when I get over there.
what?
You'll have to take me to those places when I get over there.
If you come here, just invite me and we go and drink one coffee together.
Sounds good.
I can get you if you want a place to stay. You know, I live in a small farm, so we have a lot of space, and you will see the countryside of Slovenia, not just the capital city. So it's,
That's
believe
awesome.
me, it's nice.
Sign me up. Well, I really appreciate you coming on, chatting up a little bit. I really appreciate you supporting me in post rock promo.
You know, I'm a owner of one kind of different channel, and I'm really glad that we can talk, and that you took so much time to talk with people. When I was watching the first video, I just said, wow, it's so nice. You know, I'm just uploading music videos to YouTube and that kind of thing, but I don't have so much time to talk with people like we do now. So you get a really big support from me, and thank you for your time and for good interaction and things like that. So yes.
We'll talk soon. Have a good one.
Yeah. So if I can say something, everybody who will watch this video, please support that guy. You are so fucking nice, and please subscribe it and like all pages on Facebook and everywhere you can. You will give a really big favor to Dave. So yes.
Much love, man. We'll talk soon.
Hey.
Have a good one.
Yes. So have a good time and see you later.